Hello, all my ghouls and giesties out there. It's your clinically diagnosed ghost host with the most, Care with a K. And today, we're going to ask, what are their intentions in this connection? Just what are they looking for when it comes to you and them? We got 3 piles today. As usual, we'll start with pile 1. And this is kyanite? I'm gonna give my best guess. And that is the Tattoo Tarot. Pile 2, we have this tiny little tumbled amethyst. And the Luminous Spirit Tarot. And for pile 3, we have the tiniest little tiger's eye. And the Dark Moon Tarot. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Take as long as you need, meditate, ask your friend, ask your neighbor, ask your roommate, and then come back and I'll see you guys in your piles. Hey there, pile 1. Everyone who picked the kyanite. I really do like this stone, only because it reminds me of actual stone. Apparently it was one of the first crystals we found. So yeah, it's pretty neat. I'm not really a crystal witch, but I do like to learn about it. Alright, Spirit, for pile 1, please. What are their person's intentions with them? What does this person want in their connection with pile 1? Pile 1, please. This person they're asking about in their head, to their neighbor, shouting out their car. What is their intention? Anything else? One more pass. Thank you. Okay. We have the High Priestess in reverse on the back of the deck. It'll figure its life out. Alright. I'm going to start at the bottom. The 5 of coins in reverse popped out first. So it seems like, to me, they're trying to use you as a way to not feel left out. It's about being left out in the cold, being, like, pushed out. They want to feel included and, like, part of something else. It could be a relationship, it could be a friendship. They just want to be included. We also have the World in reverse. So I feel like they're not ready to give up on themselves and on you, I guess, as like a friend or a confidant. The cycle's not ended, basically, and it might change, but they're really trying. They're trying a bunch of different stuff, like they're at a very transitional point in their lives. also have the Eight of Cups in reverse, which is a very similar feeling, but you see two of them have hearts on it, which is reminiscent of the Two of Cups, but in reverse. It doesn't want this person, not it, wow, rude. This person, their intentions are to have you in their life. Not necessarily romantically, but they wouldn't be opposed to romance. But the more important thing is that they're connected to you. They might have had some abandonment issues. It seems like they're second guessing themselves a lot. Because they're changing a lot. They're trying to do whatever it is to keep you in their life. And the High Priestess is really about, like, your intuition. So, like, they really don't have that much self-esteem going on at this point. But they're really, like, their connection, like, their intention with you is to be connected to another person. Knave of Swords in reverse, which is the Page of Swords. They're really not good. They're not good at communicating what they want, what they need. They're just... It's probably why they don't have friends. Other friends. They're just bad at giving them what they want. Or telling them what they mean. Like, I was just having a conversation about this, which is what makes it kind of funny. The person had said something, and I was like, okay, whatever. And they're like, how is that bad? And I was explaining to them that, you know, it's basically just saying it's not that bad, and they're really downplaying it, even though they use different words. And they said that that wasn't what they meant. I'm like, yes, well, it doesn't necessarily mean, like, what you mean isn't necessarily important in communicating with other people. How they perceive what you said is more important to interpersonal, like, relationships. If you need to clarify, do so, but it's really about taking the other person into consideration and how they receive it. And if they're not at a point where they can communicate that they've been hurt by that, then that's like a whole nother situation. But learning to communicate is a big skill, and this person really needs to learn it. We also have the Sun. So I don't think that their intentions are bad. They're not, like, malicious. Even if they get, like, clingy or something, they really seem to hold you in very high esteem. They really want what's best for both of you. There's, like, two people here. Like, they really want the best outcome possible. Truly. We have the Nine of Coins in reverse. So the first thing that jumps out at me is they don't want you for your money, but they also don't want you with other people. And that could be a possessive thing, but the Nine of Coins is usually, like, abundant and, like, single and, like, living your best life energy, and they want you with them in all of your abundance and all of your good stuff. They want you with them. We have the Knight of Cups. So it looks like they will be developing feelings if they haven't. Because this is the messenger of love. And feelings and emotions. So, I mean, if that's something that you're into, be careful about their possessiveness, you know? Like, make sure you set boundaries with this person, because apparently they're not good at communicating them themselves. Here we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. They're very, what is it? Narrow-minded when it comes to this sort of situation. Like, they're the kind of person who's like, I made a choice, and I'm gonna stick with this choice. And so their intention is like, nobody else is good enough. I want you to be my friend, my lover, my whatever relationship you got. They're like, I've already chosen you, and that's what I want. And we also have the Devil in reverse. It's a great place to see the Devil, but it's never a great time to see the Devil, you know what I mean? Yeah, so this person, I'm feeling mostly it's about, like, the clinginess, and, like, they're probably going to attach their identity to you, in a way. But their intentions are good. Their intentions are to get over the bad stuff, you know? Like, they want the best outcome for this situation. They do. They want you to be with them. They don't want to feel alone anymore. And they know that they fucked up a lot. Like, maybe their past is bad, and that maybe they've been abused and they don't really know how to navigate feelings, like their own feelings. And that's not really on them, especially if they live in a place where therapy isn't really readily available. And I am by no means saying that you should become this person's therapist. If they need that kind of help, definitely, like, look into ways to get them that, but I do think that they have the best intentions. They're just not in a place where they can do much about it besides, like, try and, like, keep trying. So at first, it might seem a little bit like they're super clingy and only there for sex, and they don't seem very deep, but it's just because they're not good at communicating. They really do want to open up and all of that good stuff, because they see you as this, like, real, tangible person in front of them, and they want to do the best by you. They just aren't equipped to do so. Alright, we're gonna get some oracle cards. Pile 1, and their person's intentions. Alright. We have fishing. Accepting a calling's disappointment. And the fish means considering things very carefully. And the canoe means an adventure, basically like a going forward into a situation. We also have lodge. Enjoying the homestead's reward, taking direct action, and building a lifestyle. So they really want to find a way to become stable, like, into the future. They're not here for, like, a short time. This person really wants the complete package, I guess. And they're used to it. Like, when they get close to people calling them clingy, or finding a reason to push them out or throw them back, so to speak, in fishing terms. Yeah, they're set up for disappointment, which is kind of sad, but pile 1's person and their intentions. grab this guy. We got book. And we got bear. That is the scariest bear. But basically, I'm getting like a little, like, what is it? Goldilocks and the three bears. I don't know why. Maybe it's like a story, but they really want you to feel safe with them, even though they might appear not safe on the outside. Like, they might be someone who's like a loner and they look very scary, but they want you to know that they're not that very scary bear. There's a lot of depth, honestly, and a lot of people don't get to see it because of the outside of this person, or the way they act, or something like this. And they want you to be a person who reads their story, I suppose, in a way. Whoop. Pile one. Whoop. There it goes. Alright, we have buffalo in reverse. And we have horse. So I was just saying that they're seen as like a bull in a china shop. And they don't want you to see them that way. They might even have some heritage that a lot of people revere, you know. I don't know what that means, but that's just what it came to me. And a horse, this horse, I don't know, it's right this second is looking like I trust you. Like, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you to be different than I expect you to be. Interesting. Alright. We have the Queen of Swords with Andreophilus. Andraphus. Andreophus. Teaches geometry and measurements, increases one's intelligence, can transform a person into a bird. We also have Judgment in reverse with Belial. Belial. Distributes promotions in high offices, causes one to be liked. He is reversed. People don't see him as a likable person. Maybe even you have judged them already and said that they're not really a good person. Why are they always around me? Why are they trying to get close to me? And the Queen of Swords is like, hey, babe. Andreophilus. I have fun trying to pronounce these, honestly. They're like, why don't you try to talk to this person? They really are not as bad as they seem. And it is hard to, like, not judge a book by its cover, right? But I mean, that's literally why covers were made. Okay, I don't want to get into it, sorry. But it is important to try and get past that. It's just, it's not great for either of you. Or for anybody, really. if you just actually have deep conversations instead of just, hey, what's up? What are you doing? How are you going? What's up? What are you doing today? Like, that kind of stuff. Get like, hey, so if, just say, somebody was like holding a gun to your head and they made you choose between like Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings, like, which one would you choose and why? Like, if one person was like, one thing you really love just will stop existing, like, what would you do? Like, just, something like that. Those are just examples that my poorly caffeinated brain thought of. Okay, well, that is what I have for you, Pile 1. Thank you so much for joining me. Be safe out there, and may the hunters never find you. Hello, Pile 2. Everyone who picked the little amethyst here. I think this was my first one, actually. I do like amethyst. It is my birthstone. I was born in February. We are kindred spirits, you and I. Alright. For Pile 2, if I can grab it. Sorry about that. I know it's loud. Well, I don't know how to change that. Alright. For Pile 2. Their person's intentions with them. What is their person's intentions towards this relationship? For some reason, I have the song, like, I don't know, actually know what the title's called, but it's just like, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. But it's only that part, so if you know the song, maybe you can Google the lyrics and check it out. Pile 2. Pile 2's person's intentions. Ooh, there you go. Whoa. I love these cards. They're just so hard to hold. Okay. One more pass. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, we have the 7 of Wands in reverse on the back of the deck. Alright, one fell on, so let me grab it. Alright. Alright, we have Strength. To start us off. Those have the Queen of Cups. This person's intentions are to help you, to raise you up, and give you all the attention that you need. They really see that you're a... My brain is getting bomb-ass bitch, but, like, you don't have to be, like, a female or anything. It's just, like, you are just supreme. You're, like, the top tier, and you see yourself as not that, and they want to stop it. Also got the King of Wands. They might also have romantic attachment to you. They might want you to be their queen and they're the king, like, or vice versa, you know, the genders don't really matter. they see all the creativity and the passion that you have for the thing that you do as a job, and they're very attracted to that. Got the Empress. Dang. This person really sees you as, like, top, like, their favorite person. Really. The mother of mothers, you're abundant, you're beautiful. There's nothing this person does not like about you. We have the King of Swords. Oh, lots of court cards. You have the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands, the King of Swords, the Empress in Strength. Like, it's all... Dang. It's crazy. King of Swords, they're really into communication. They're ready to be mature is really what I'm seeing. They want a mature relationship with you. And the Seven of Wands, they don't really want to fight about it. It's not like they're not possessive. They're like, I don't want to fight you to love you. I just want to love you. You know, it doesn't really have to be romantic, but it's feeling that way. It feels like a husband-wife, a spouse situation. Like, it doesn't have to be hetero, you know, like, whatever. It just... They're really wanting you to do your best. And they want to be there to help. They want to support you. Those have Justice. They want to do the right thing by you. They want, like, and Justice, it's kind of the, like, a court card. Like, not as, like, the kings and queens, but I mean, like, a, like, actual, like, law court. And so that's what something that's adding to the this person wants to marry you or be life partners with you or whatever that means for you. They want that. We got Temperance in reverse. And Temperance is kind of all about balance and keeping things, like, neutral, and they're tired of it. And I don't mean that in, like, the way of, like, the power, but, like, they don't want to, like, power over you or you power over them. It's more like in your life. They want a little bit of chaos. They don't want it to be vanilla. They're very into adventure. Their intention is to, like, rile you up a bit. Like, they might see you as someone who's really straight-laced, and... Or, you know, vice versa. They want your chaos. And that's kind of, like, actually, like, a beautiful feeling, to be fair. They just want you guys to have a good time together. They want you to grow in all ways, not just the ways that society thinks are worthy. Like, expand your horizons into... other things you might have been like, oh no, no weed for me, thanks. I went to Dare when I was young, or something like that's, like, the worst example, but, like, you know, try something new. We also have the Tower in reverse. Everyone's always afraid of the Tower. But it's not always negative. The Tower is an upheaval. It's a drastic change to the way that your life is going. It doesn't have to always be like, oh man, I have to go into bankruptcy, or my husband's gonna leave me, or anything like that. It's just something will come into your life and it'll mess it up. And mess it up isn't negative. It'll just shake up the way that you are used to doing things. And you'll be a different person. The Tower's in reverse. So, either it's not a very large change, It is important, and you will notice it, but it might not be as big as normal, like a normal tower would be. It might just be like, oh shit, now we're in a relationship. Now we're gonna live together? Or something like that. Or it will shake up your life in a way that you're already expecting it to shake up your life. Like you're already on the board. You're already on board with what it's gonna do in your life. And you're like, yeah, I've been here, I've been waiting. I've got it. Like, okay, well. We got the Page of Swords. Wink wink. It gives me a lot of, if we have to start small, we'll start small. Because a page is like the tiniest bit of communication is what I'm saying. Because like the King of Swords, he's up here like, I want to communicate with you. The Page of Swords is like, we gotta start somewhere. If we want to get to the king, we have to start somewhere. Seven of Pentacles. Like I was saying, you gotta start somewhere. Seven of Pentacles is about planting seeds. And that could be encouragement or confidence. Just little things like getting you to say that you're good enough and things like that. We have the Ten of Wands. And the cow is, it kind of reminds me of like a beast of burden, right? So, if you've ever played Skyrim, Lydia is always sworn to carry your burdens. This person is really devoted to you, into carrying all of your burdens with them. We have the Fool. That's actually kind of lovely. I'm really getting like, if I have to say my name over and we have to start again, I'm willing to do that. I want to do that for you. I want to help you as many times as you want, and as many lifetimes as it takes. We'll start over. We'll keep starting over until we get it right. And that's wonderful. We also have the Page of Wands. Which is the beginning of passion and the start of something. So you guys might not have, like, you might be friends and not in a relationship yet, and they would like to. They would like to because they see all of these good things, and they want to be with you for your whole life, for all of your lives. And they just see you as a beautiful, wonderful person that they want to support. Whatever it takes, you know? That's cute as hell, honestly. I'm gonna get some oracles. For pile 2, please. Them and their person's intentions. Oh, we got ring. So, marriage. They could also be really into Lord of the Rings. Who am I to judge, you know? Who am I to judge? I'm really into Lord of the Rings, but marriage is definitely there for you guys. A promise is there for you guys. Okay. Alright, we have conservationist. Envisioning a responsible future. The fish is considering things carefully, and that is a symbol for sure. Is regulators, responsibilities. They want to take responsibility for you. We also have minnow in reverse. Denying a clever creature's conformity. Again, the fish means considering things very carefully, and the raccoon hand means something is easily missed. So, you're not easily missed. Like, if you were to leave, you'd be horribly missed. They want to be responsible for you. They want to help you grow. And they know it's going to take a lot of work because you're not like everyone else. You might have something that makes you a burden to people, and they're like, I don't care. I don't care. Literally, don't care. Alright, we got camel. They wanna carry you. What was that, Rent? I'll carry you. There we got owl. They're always looking out for you. Owls are always very perceptive. They're always very attentive. Their eyes are so good. Oh man, we got 4. Alright, we got the unicorn. Lovely. I was just saying that you're not like other people. You're a little bit... You might be neurospicy. You know? You might be a third in their polyamorous relationship. You know? If that's the kind of polyamorous relationship you like to have. And a little bit spicy gay. We can all have a little bit of gay as a treat. Rainbows in all of it. We also have spider. With another rainbow colored web. I really wish that light wasn't there, but how about that? I'll move it. It's fine. They see you as an itsy bitsy spider. If you know the thing, the itsy bitsy spider, they get washed away and they drown to death, probably. And they see you as somebody, like, they picked out of a crowd. They chose you. And you are beautiful to them. You're really not like other people. And I mean that earnestly. Like, they think that you're not like other people. And they want to save you. They want to pick you up out of the spout. And they want to carry you. And take care of you. And nurture you. And watch you grow. You know, that kind of thing. It's a very sweet dynamic here. They don't really have ill intentions. And they don't think you need saving. Right? Like, they're not saying that you're like a damsel in distress or anything. They just want to help. They really do. They're not trying to like downplay it or say that you're no good without them or anything. They just love you. And they want you to know that. That's their intention. Their intention is to love you truly and honestly for the rest of your lives. That's what I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you Thank you so much for joining me. Be safe out there, guys. And may the hunters never find you. Hello, Group 3. To everyone who picked this itty bitty tiger's eye. I thought it was cute. I like tiny stones. They're just hard to keep. Alright. Pile 3. Well, don't want to come together. Alright. Pile 3's person's intentions. What are Pile 3's person's intentions towards them at this time? The person that they're thinking about right now. What are their intentions with this relationship with Pile 3? Pile 3. Okay. There's a Page of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. Feelings might be starting. They might have feelings for you, like a crush. You're gonna start at the bottom. We got the Nine of Wands. They're a little bit defensive at the moment. You also have the Page of Wands. But they kind of don't want to be stuck in their cage. They might want you, because we also have the Page of Cups. Like, this is the beginning of something. They're very much just starting to see the potential of you in their life. We also have the Six of Wands. There's lots of wands with this person. And the Six of Wands is about, like, having victory. The Five of Wands is, obviously the conflict, but the Six of Wands is victory. And I see them thinking that coming out of their shell, and coming out of their protective place, where they started, defensively all curled up in this Nine of Wands, would be really cool. They're really seeing you as a way out of where they are in themselves. Again, I will never tell anyone to stay around to be someone's therapist, right? To be someone's way out, their reason for living. That kind of shit doesn't fly. But this person sees interacting with you in that way. They're not trying to put pressure on you. I doubt they'll ever tell you this, right? They would never come out and be like, oh, hey, you really helped me out of my shell. I really made you my savior. And they're not even consciously thinking about this, probably. They're just latching onto you because they don't know, they don't have a way out on their own. And that's the kind of relationship that they intend for this to be. We also have the Tower in reverse. So their intention is to change. They want a drastic change to how they are. They don't want to be who they are anymore. Not who they are necessarily, but like the way they are. They don't want to be how they are anymore. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I think they have feelings for you. We also have the Page of Cups. Because the Knight of Cups is, you know, the messenger of love. He's out here trying to... afraid to, really, tell you how he feels. Or they feel. Or she feels. Whoever they are, they're not... They're here thinking, why would someone so fucking radiant love me? Why would they ever consider me past being another human at the same time as me? That's a good question for them. They're like, I've never had this before. The sun. And as you can see, it has these two like little imps here. Dancing, being happy. This person is really wanting the best, wanting what is good to come out to light. They want this thing with you, friendship, love, whatever you accept from them, basically. They want it. And they see it. They see the victory of coming out of their excuse me, coming out of their cage or their shell or whatever it is. They see it as the best thing that could possibly happen. So they want it, obviously. And they want it to be good. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles, he is the slowest knight. And he comes with an opportunity. But this knight is in reverse. He's not really moving at all. He is stationary. He is afraid, like I was saying. They're just so wrapped up in all of the burdens of their thoughts and of the way that they see themselves. They know that this here is a fantasy to them. Like, the victory of coming out of it, and, like, being a different person, like, all of that seems like something they can't do. So they're not doing anything. We have the Five of Wands. They're not doing anything because they're afraid of what will happen. They'll actually have to do some work, and a lot of people won't like them even more, and they'll find out more people don't like them, and all of the negativity is keeping them from doing anything about the desire, the intent. They feel like if they came out and offered themselves to you, however they're going to do that, you would hurt them. You would, like, it would be a point of contention. It would be a point against them. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. They seem like they're not really wanting to look at this a different way. They think what they have is the best way, and they're kind of being a little bit childish about it. But that's to be expected with all the pages. They're kind of having a pity party. Like, oh no, I'll never be good enough for this person. Oh no, oh no. You know, like, they keep spiraling in the same thoughts. Because we've got the five of coins as well. which is about being left out and hurt and scared and cold and all of those bad things that you don't really want to be. So they look like they're kind of just going in circles. They're stationary. They're not trying to change anything. And it's pretty much the same shit. So you might even be annoyed with them because they keep saying the same stuff. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It looks like there is good opportunities with this person. Their intent, though, is to get all the good things without doing anything. They want you to solve all their problems. But they are looking for the best way to do this relationship. They might not have a lot of experience, or they might still be very immature mentally. Because it looks like they're trying to get out of their situation, but like the barest. Like, they're really just fantasizing about it at this point. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It is a weird picture. So the Four of Pentacles is a very protective energy. And this person, as I said, is not moving. They're not trying to do anything. They're very scared of this conflict. They really don't want any of the negative stuff. They just want the good stuff. They don't want to be who they are. And they're seeing you as a way to not be that person anymore. Those are the Ace of Pentacles. They see you as the opportunity. And even though it's scary, you're the opportunity to become someone who they're not. Like, to become a better person, to get out of this, like, crybaby energy, right? You're an opportunity. Also, we got Queen of Cups. They're afraid of getting attached to you as well. Because they like you. They already like you. And they want to move forward with you as soon as they figure out how to move forward with themselves. They want to progress this. But they're still afraid. They're afraid you're gonna reject them and use things against them and see them as this, like, baby that they have been. But they want to be someone different. Got the Seven of Cups. Oh! Sorry about that. Seven of Cups. And I see that as a dream machine here. They're very high on fantasizing about the life that they could have. We also have the Ten of Cups. So, like, you'll make them very happy. And, like I said, they're fantasizing about you solving all their problems for them. about you being their wife or husband or spouse, and making a family with them, and just the rest of their lives being great, because now they're a different person and they don't have any problems because, you know, you've taken care of it, and they're there. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse as well. King and Queen. So, once they're out of their mire, their intention is to provide, to be a good spouse, not necessarily provide financially. It could be because they are the King and Queen of Pentacles, but they want to be abundant and good, and like the Sun came up, they definitely want the best. They're just a little bit immature at the moment. They're just not, they're not mature enough to partake in the relationship that they want to be a part of. They have a little bit of growing to do, I will say. We got the Two of Swords. My camera keeps trying to focus, I don't know how to get it to focus on just the card. And I tried no focus, and that's not as good, so I don't know. I will keep playing with it. They don't know how to approach it. Like, they're very stuck. They're very stuck, and we got that with a couple other cards, too. They don't know what to do in the situation. They don't know how to proceed. They don't know how to do anything. They're really trying, like, they have, like, a few different ideas, but they're all equaling each other out, so they end up doing nothing. Like, you know, when you're like, hey, we should do something, and your brain's like, nah. And you're like, we should relax then, and your brain's like, what if we just don't do any of that and do nothing? That's kind of where they're at. And we also have the Nine of Cups. I really don't know. So you're like a wish come true to them. You will make them very happy, and they will be grateful to you. You'll solve all their problems for them. You'll do all of this stuff. And I mean, if it takes a lot of energy, I would never suggest you like putting yourself out for someone. But if you're okay with it, I'm not here to tell you no. I'm not here to say that that's a bad idea. Because some people enjoy taking care of other people's problems. This is just their intention. Their intention is for you to be the knight in shining armor. You're the one who's coming to save them. You're going to help them be their best self. You're going to help them become the King or Queen of Pentacles, even though they're over there in their Nine of Wands energy. Alright, let's get some Oracle cards. And you know, this is just the energy for right now, so they might be maturing at the moment. It just might not be like the time for it. For a relationship, I mean. Alright, one more. Well, there it goes. Alrighty. We have hunting dogs in reverse. Matching a close companion's love. The arrows mean taking direct action, and the dog means a companion. And we also have minnow. Delaying a clever creature's conformity. The fish means considering things carefully, and the little raccoon hand means things are easily missed. It was not. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to match, like, the level. Like, you probably won't match their level of attachment, is what I'm seeing. And it looks like they're going to change to match you. They're going to do whatever you want them to do, just so that they're not the same person they were before. They'll change to become like you. Pile 3, please. Alright, we have stars in reverse. So you're going to grant their wishes, but it's not going to turn out well. It's not going to turn out how they want it to turn out, I guess. It's like the genie. It's like they never grant your wishes in the way that you want them to grant them. So, dragon. We have oyster in reverse. Try to do dragon one more time. Dragon looks sleepy. He looks tired. It's like, oh, another human. Give me your wish, mortal. And the oyster is kind of... I feel like they see you as these. They're all clammed up in their shell. They're all scared and unwilling to do anything. They barely move, oysters. And then the dragon is ephemeral, very ethereal, very beautiful, rare, mythical, powerful. And they see it as like night and day. And like, how could I be so lucky to be in this person's life? When really, your way out of their league is how they feel. And whether or not you are is really up to you. Alright, we got the King of Cups in reverse, Alistair. Teaches astronomy and liberal arts, brings good familiars. So yeah, you're not gonna pour your cup as much as they're gonna pour their cup. Because they're kind of hinging their whole personality on you, right? Their whole being is you saving them and them becoming more like you. So you're gonna be like, alright, or here a little bit, and they're gonna be like Ten of Cups. They're gonna be like, this is all I've ever wanted in my life. You're like, don't go that far, but alright. We also have the Eight of Swords with Vocalor. Vocalor. Kills by drowning and can sink ships, controls the seas and winds, will spare any life by request. Eight of Swords. It's very, stuck in your own mind energy, which is how your person is very much feeling at this time. They are stuck there, unfortunately. So yeah, that is what I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for joining me. Be safe out there as always. And may the hunters never find you.